Hey guys, here we have a 30-inch TurfMaster Toro. Not sure what year that is. This is the first 30-inch that I had ever purchased, and it's still rocking strong. There's an hour meter on it. I think I put the hour meter on the second season that I had it. So 540 hours, point something or other in there. It's been dinged up, but it's been a good mower. So anyway, today we're going to replace the drive cable on it. It snapped on the crew while they were out, and so we're going to get that fixed up for them so they're off to the races tomorrow. I haven't done a video in a while, especially a repair video, so I'm going to do my best to stay out of the light, not create too much shadows. It's a pretty simple cable to do, so let's just get to it. The cables I am using, just ordered off of Amazon. There's a part number. I buy them a few at a time, and they're going to snap a lot on you guys. So, or not a lot, but it's a common repair. Let's just get on it. So you can take this off at the beginning. I'm just going to leave it on there for now, and you can see if you follow the cable. The cable comes down here and it goes through right under the oil filter there, and it drops into the whatever that is, the parts. So what we're going to do, we're going to flip it up on its side, and we'll do everything from underneath. As we can see, the crew has not cleaned their deck or sharpened blades on this thing, so after I'm done with the cable, I guess I'm going to clean the deck out and sharpen the blades as well. One way for them to get caught is to break it, huh? So we're just going to grab this right here. We're grabbing the bottom of that spring. I think I'm going to need both my hands for this. So there, the spring, I just grabbed it with the needle nose, pulled it this way. Now it's just floppy back there. I took a 1/2 inch on that nut right there, and I took, or a bolt I should say, and I took this nut off. That way I could pull this. This is just a stopper for the tranny. I want to create so I can took that off. Now I can get to this and get this out of here. It's clipped in pretty tight, so you have to be kind of pretty rough with it to get it off of there. But it's already broken, so it's not a big deal. How about let's try this with the record button on. So the belt is off. I took the stopper off. This cable fits right in here, and it has this detent on it that sits on the back side, and that's what holds it in here. And then there's a spring that comes off of it, because I already pulled the wire out. This is just the sheath that's here. This is actually the cable that's inside. So that cable comes out of that detent, and it hooks. It's actually through here like this, and it hooks. It's kind of hard to show you. It hooks right here, and that's where you get your tension for your transmission to drive. So let's get this pulled out of here, put the new cable in, hook this thing back up, and get it going. Alright, so here's the new cable ran. We'll take care of the top end in a little bit. So we run this through. This, see how the detent is fresh on this one. And the way this is going to sit is, oh my goodness gracious. This piece going to sit in here like that, to where this little arrow looking thing is behind the metal. And this spring, oh my, this little spring is going to hook in to that hole right there. But I'm going to put my belt on before I tighten all this down. So you see how I have all the slack on this cable? It's because nothing is connected up there yet. See, that's the cable actually hanging. So I just pulled my slack, hooked that in there. Now we can pull it back through here where it's supposed to be. We'll go ahead and, if I can do this with one hand, you want to force this. I don't know if I can get that in there with one hand. So it's a lot of wrestling. Sorry, that's a lot of wrestling for one hand. So you're gonna have to use two hands for this. Okay, so I got it pushed through there. My spring is hooked up in the back. Now we got to get the belt back on, which is not a big deal. Belt's going on. I mean, when the transmission is loose like this, but it's still a two-handed job. I hate it. Let me reposition the camera and see if I can get this better for you guys. So I'm taking the old wire. I'm going to hook it onto the spring to pull the spring out to get it in instead of using pliers. So this is all the tensioner spring is. It connects to, I don't know how well we can see this, there's a hole, a piece on the frame here. That's where this is going to, there. So that's where this is just going to go into. It comes on the outside of the, make sure you're on the outside of your belt. You're just going to pull it down and put it in that hole by my thumb. I'm going to take the string or the wire ta-da! There. Spring all tight. When you do it, when I do it with pliers, I end up dropping the pliers. It snaps out of the pliers, whatever. The spring isn't that tight. So this is more than enough. We put our little put our little plastic back in. Now we can flip it up and do the top end. Alright, we're going to take our 7/16. Take this guy off. This bolt runs from the outside. Pull it back. Now you can run your sheet through, or your run your wire through. This guy back on. Don't worry about making it super tight yet, because you want to get things adjusted. We're going to get it close enough so you're not driving yourself crazy. Alright. Now we got our pin. Take our pin on the inside. Yeah. Do it like that. Now, you want it tight enough to where it's going to actually drive, but not so tight that's going to kill the guys when they go to pull it. That feels pretty good. I don't know what the transmission's going to think about that. So now we'll fire it up and We'll see what the transmission thinks about that. So let me make some room. So there we go. So when you're adjusting your cable, you loosen this nut. This sheath you pull away from you toward the engine. So you would want less. And then you tighten it down. It's trial and error. You'll either have too much power, not enough power. And you just keep going back and forth till you have it where you want it. This is pretty tight. I mean, it'll loosen up a little bit after they use it for a few days. Hopefully it doesn't break the cable again. But you just keep going until you find an area to where it has enough slack that you can pull and hold this, and it's still going to have enough drive to get you up a hill. So there you go, guys. That's installing the drive cable on a 30-inch TurfMaster, the older models. You can see the type of way this one comes into the bar. Guess I should have done a new bar since this one is a little wonky, been bent from not tying it to a trailer. Anyway, it's really simple. Just take your time. There's only a few parts that comes off. Like I said, 1/2-inch wrench, a pair of vice grips, and a 7/16, I believe is what I said for the nut up top. Yep, 7/16 up there, 1/2 inch down there, and there you go. Now we're going to flip this back over, scrape this deck, and change those blades out for those guys. So this mower will be ready to rock and roll tomorrow for them. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll try to do more repair videos now that time's getting caught up for me and I'm not having to do shorts all the time. It'll be more videos like this, working on equipment, trying equipment out. If that's what you guys like, then you let me know. If there's something else you want to see, let me know that in the comments as well. Hope you guys are getting through the spring rush good, and yeah, keep growing and making your business what you want it to be. And till next time, later.